So good morning, my name is Ryaan Gayak from BSRT2C. Today I'm going to do a return demonstration for hand washing. First, assemble all the needed equipments. A bar soap or a liquid soap, a tissue or a towel, a working sink, trash can, a paper cloth or towel, and also a lotion if desired. So first, stand in the front of the sink, making sure not making sure that your uniform doesn't touch the sink. This is due to the fact that the sink is a contamination zone for bacteria and microorganisms. After this, remove all jewelries. Jewelries can be a hub where microorganisms and bacteria resides. And then turn on the water faucet and control the force. Controlling the force of the water uh, diminishes the risk of splashes that might cause contamination around the working area. Now make sure to wet the hands from the wrist down to the fingers pointing at the bottom of the sink. The fingers should be pointed at the bottom of the sink so that so that the flow of the water goes directly at the bottom of the sinks and splashes are avoided. After this, with a bar soap or a liquid soap, take a lather of soap and then rinse the soap if the bar soap is used. Basically, rinsing the bar soap out of its foam avoids any contamination of the soap. Turn off the faucet. Turn off the faucet with a tissue paper. Using a tissue paper to turn off the faucet protects the physician from any contamination around the faucet. So now, briskly rub from palm to palm, ensuring lather formation. Foaming up the soap creates an advantage into loosening up the dirt around the palm. After this, place your right hand to your left dorsum, fingers interlace, and rub. Do it vice versa, where your left palm is on your right dorsum. This also foams up the dorsum part of your hands, which loosens up the dirt that is surrounded in the crevices of the fingers. After this, from palm to palm, fingers interlace, slowly rub. And then the back of your right fingers on your palm, fingers interlocked, rub. And then vice versa. Rationally rub your left finger by clasping it around your right hand. Doing the same way at the opposing side, your right thumb with your left hand. So now create a circular motion backward and forward, and clasping your right fingers, and slowly and rationally rub the palm over the left hand. Do this vice versa at your right hand as well. After this, you have to go on and rationally rub your forearm from your wrist down to your elbow. One to the right and one to the left. Basically, contamination of bacteria and microorganisms extends to the arms depending on the duty a physician has done. Continue rubbing for at least 10 to 15 seconds depending on the severity of the duty. After this, turn on the faucet with the tissue paper. Again, the tissue paper protects the physician from any contamination in the faucet. No, before this, make sure to wash your fingernails with a fingernail brush or your fingernails. Dirt can occur and reside under the fingernails. And now finally, we turn on the faucet with a tissue paper. Using a tissue paper again protects the physician from any contamination of the faucet. After this, make sure to rinse thoroughly your hands from above the wrist downwards to your elbow. Make sure that your wrist is pointing upwards. Now, turn off the faucet with the tissue paper. Again, the tissue paper protects the physician from any bacteria or microorganism residing at on the faucet. Now, use lotion if desired. Now, dry hands with a paper towel or a cloth. Make sure it is thoroughly dry to avoid any chopping. Now use lotion if desired. After the hand washing procedure, make sure to do aftercare. So that's it for the return demonstration of hand washing. Thank you, Mom.